Most people hear the words labor compliance and they think of a dusty filing cabinet or a tedious spreadsheet. They think it's a back office administrative task. They're wrong. Last year, a mid-sized contractor, let's call them Foundations Inc., filed their papers, they checked their boxes, and they moved on. 6 months later, a Department of Labor audit landed on their desk, and because of a single mathematical discrepancy in their Davis-Bacon filings, a mistake that lived in a spreadsheet for months, they weren't just fined, they were hit with $180,000 in back wages and penalties. This wasn't just a clerical error. This was the difference between that company making a profit and that company going under. Today, I'm going to evangelize a new way of thinking. Labor compliance isn't a hurdle to jump. It's a heartbeat of integrity, of your operational integrity. To understand the solution, we have to look at what's fundamentally broken. We're currently operating in a post-mortem compliance culture. The industry standard is reactive, right? Not proactive. We wait for the project to end, wait for the audit to trigger, and then we're scrambling to fix mistakes that happened 12, 18, 24 months ago. In the fiscal year 2025, the Department of Labor recovered over $259 million in back wages for nearly 177,000 workers. Here's the shocking part. The total penalties assessed hit $318 million, a 33% increase from the previous year. The system isn't just catching more errors, it's making it more expensive to fail. When you treat compliance as a check-the-box activity, you're essentially trying to fix a plane's engine when it's already in a tailspin. In a complex jurisdiction like California, manual certified payroll errors, the rates exceed 30%. That's a failing grade in any other part of business. Why do we accept it in labor compliance? I'm here to propose a different model. Radical transparency through systematic architecture. We need to stop looking at compliance as a legal problem and start looking at it as a data integrity problem. The new way, the way that I've built Labor Compliance Pros with my team, it's based on 3 pillars. 1, proactive automation. We move the validation to the front of the process. By using automated SOPs and triggers and tools like LCP Tracker, we flag a discrepancy the moment it's entered, not 14 months later during a federal audit. 2, trauma-informed coaching. This is where the industry gets it wrong. We shouldn't be policing subcontractors. We should be coaching them. Many of these workers and small business owners come from high-stress backgrounds where the word compliance feels like a threat. When we switch to a coaching model, we don't just get better data, we get better loyalty. And 3, real-time verification. We treat every payroll as a mini audit. Think about it, if your bank only told you you were overdrawn once a year, you'd be broke. So why do we wait a year or more to tell a contractor they've misclassified a worker? This new way makes compliance a real-time asset. Now the skeptics are going to say, Melanie, this sounds expensive. It sounds like a lot of overhead. And actually the opposite's true. The check the box method is the most expensive way to run a business. It costs you in fines, it costs you in debarment risk, and most importantly, it costs you in talent retention. In late 2025, so just a few months ago, 38% of firms cited labor shortages as their top challenge, but firms with radical transparency don't have that problem. Why? Because when a worker knows their wage is guaranteed, protected, and verified by a firm with integrity, they don't leave. Compliance is your strongest competitive advantage. It's how you win the bid, and it's how you protect the bottom line. It's how you sleep at night. So we're at a crossroads. We can continue to pay the $318 million annual tax on laziness and check-the-box bureaucracy, or we can choose to build an architecture of integrity. My name is Melanie Bradford, and myself with my team, we consider ourselves a guardian of standards. And I'm inviting you to stop checking boxes and start building systems that actually work for the people that are building our world.